Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am making salsa and eggs. I don't know how to say it in Spanish. It's my homemade salsa, and then, well, it's not mine. It's my Mexican mother-in-law's, but I make it now myself. So because she taught me. So I'm gonna make the homemade salsa because I had all the ingredients for it, and I didn't want it to go to waste. So my husband's been asking me to make him salsa and eggs. So it's scrambled eggs with the homemade salsa, and then he'll eat it with some beans, which are cooking right now in the Instapot, and then just some, tortillas. And he loves this. It's super simple, but I have never made it before. I didn't even know people ate eggs like that. So I'm a little nervous. I always get nervous when I'm making a new dish for the first time, especially when it's a dish that my husband has grown up with. So I'm a little nervous. So I decided to share today. So let's get started with the salsa first. Okay, so for the salsa, I actually have a recipe video for that. You can check that out, but I'll give you a quick little demonstration here. So I have two jalapenos. My husband got like this giant jalapeno, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to use both. And then serrano pepper, some garlic cloves, some onion, and then I had four tomatoes, and I had like these four random tomatoes in my fridge, so I decided to make the salsa, and then a little bit of salt, and then normally I would put cilantro in it. Yeah, hold on, baby. Normally I put cilantro in it, but I don't have any, so we're gonna just skip the cilantro today. Okay, so I'm gonna put everything on the comal here to toast up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use both jalapenos because the one my husband got is so big. So I'm afraid if I use both and the serrano pepper, it's going to be too hot, but I don't know. We'll find out. I've only made this salsa a couple of times, like a handful of times. So I'm still like learning, and all that. So we're going to toast everything here. I don't know why. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. I don't know why I feel that way, but okay. So we're going to toast that, and then I'll blend it up, and then we'll make the eggs and the salsa. Like I said, if you, I don't really want to show the salsa all over again because I already made a video showing that. So if you want to learn how to make this salsa, you're more than welcome to check out my salsa video on my channel. Because like I said, I already made a whole video about it, and I just really don't want to like repeat it. So I'll just show you guys when I'm done with the salsa and I start to make the eggs. So the salsa's done. So I'm going to pour it in a container, and then we're going to start I tightened it way too tight. And then we're going to start the scrambled eggs. So my husband actually told me to use lard in the pan to scramble the eggs. Honestly, I'm not even sure what lard is, but like I know it's some kind of like animal fat or something, I think. I'm not entirely sure what lard is, but my husband told me to use it because it'll add more flavor. So that's what I'm going to do, but here's the salsa. It looks so, so good. There's the salsa. I'm very proud of myself because I actually am like new to cooking. I've only been doing it for a few years. And the more I do it, the more I'm like, I love it. And so when my mother-in-law showed me how to make this salsa from scratch, I was just like so excited because it's so easy to make, and it's so good and flavorful, and it's real ingredients. You don't have all that processed preservative stuff that you find at the store to preserve the sauce, salsas, and guacs and all of that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I love making the salsa. Okay, so we have the eggs here and the lard. So we're going to start that. My husband wants 5 eggs, but I'm going to do a little extra because I want my father-in-law to try the eggs and salsa when he gets home from work to see how I did. Okay, so we're going to do, I think, 6 eggs just so that my father-in-law can try a little bit. So let's do that. Okay, so we're going to scramble the eggs in the lard. Usually I use butter, to coat the pan. But my husband told me to use lard because I guess it adds more flavor. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're gonna add the lard. I don't know what I'm doing, guys, so I'm just gonna add some lard. I don't know. I'm just gonna like guess. Looks good. We'll add a little more. I used too much lard, so I'm actually gonna take out this little bit that's in here somehow. I'm not familiar with lard, using lard, guys, so don't come for me, okay? Okay, so we're gonna add the eggs. You know, actually, I'm gonna let the pan heat up a little bit more before I add the eggs. Okay, we're gonna add the eggs now. I thought the pan was hotter, but it's not. That's okay. And I put too much lard. I really did. But, you know, this is my first time making this, so I wonder if I add like 2 more eggs, if that'll help. Just gonna add 1 more egg. I don't know if you guys can see it. I would love one day to have 2 cameras, one recording me and one recording the food up close, so that when I edit the video, I can just, you know, show shots of both. But I have to wait till I have a better kitchen, like layout, and then also money. Not looking too bad. Closer. Better. So my husband said that the eggs need to be like fully cooked before adding the salsa. So I don't know. Honestly, guys, I like literally I've watched I think my mother-in-law or father-in-law cook this like one time, and then my husband's like, I want that, and I'm like, okay, I'll try it out. I mean, it's pretty simple, so I don't think I can mess it up that bad, right? Okay, the beans look good, or the beans, the eggs look good. I'm actually going to turn off the heat because the salsa's hot already from just getting off the stove. So now this is where he said to just like pour it in. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to use this whole thing because it's supposed to be like a lot of salsa. So let's see. Okay, there we go, guys. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait for taste testing. My husband is taking this to work tonight, so he'll just have to text me how he likes it. But my father-in-law will be home soon, so I think I'm going to have him try it and tell me what he thinks, since this is my first time making it. But you guys also can tell me what you think here. All done. All right, guys, thanks for joining me again today. I'm excited to keep experimenting and trying new foods along with Mexican foods that my husband grew up with. So please subscribe and check out my other videos. And I'll see you guys next week for another recipe or trying something new. We'll see.